you ready for the rough?
Why does it keep freezing?
But here
oh,
is the
there you
proof.
go.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for
here.
all.
Press the button. Had the number 4 in it. Man control state is already off. The fuck? Yeah, I don't know what the point of that is. It just looks really cool. Facility power. What if I... Oh! Wait, there's a lot of these buttons. What if I hit them in order? There's 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. That isn't 3 here. 3. Oh, I think I've stumbled on some serious ass shit here. 4. I thought I heard it. Okay, seriously, what is going on? What is this game? What is this? What is this? What is this? Console disabled. Oh. What would happen if I press this button? Absolutely nothing. What the fuck?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
But it could actually come in handy. That flashed.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the control.
It flashed.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Cool.
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Yeah.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
I know the man.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Kindness.
Alright, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Oh, there's a door.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say,
dick.
This version of
fuck.
events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even
I'll
better.
try to hit these buttons again.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stan. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Oh, no, I forgot to hit number 3.
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Things.
These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button.
There's a big red button. Oh my god, there's a big ass red button.
Something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That
I don't care, there's a red
button.
Hello, red button.
Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose is?
I don't care, there's a fucking big ass red button.
Stanley, you're in for
I would
quite
touch
a
number 5 than big ass red
But
button.
here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still
Big ass red button.
watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
I hit the big ass red button.
Made humble. This
What
is not
now?
a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you...
But like, I hit the big ass fucking red button.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending. Just you being blown to pieces.
But I hit the big ass red button.
Desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
I don't know, I just wanted to hit
choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the journey.
all the
And believe me, I
5,
every second
4,
inevitable
3,
from the moment
2,
we-
1.
the moment I say-
Happy New Year! Oh? Oh. The fuck? Okay, so, okay, that's different. The fuck?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
Okay, that was a
employee
different
lounge
intro.
first,
That was
just to admire it.
Different.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back
thought
to
there was no
business.
door there for a second.
Stanley took the first open door on his left,
I actually am this time.
and so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
this
office.
is rather strange. In all fairness. Was it 2-4? Wasn't it 2-4?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody.
It's
He
2-4-8-6,
began
isn't it?
wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
Yeah.
But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
Pictures.
In fact, this keypad
Pictures.
guarded the terrible secret that lay
240
buried below his
two-
feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
What?
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly
Two-
have known this.
8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly,
Oh, it
by
worked.
simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer
Oh my
luck.
god, I'm fucking floating.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What? Should I stop the mind control this time? Easter eggs. Mind control. Nuclear bombs, for fuck's sake. That was quicker than usual.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
How long has this fucking episode been going on? I'll cut it into two.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place
like,
hold?
seriously,
Stanley thought to himself.
What's the actual point of
Did
this?
he have the strength to find out?
I love the Easter egg was amazing. The Easter egg was really fucking amazing.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I don't want to have to wait.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
It's called Big Brother.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Possibly.
Was this the only reason he was
601
happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe.
No.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
No.
Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? No. Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
No. Yeah, actually. Oh.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
System power off. Fuck?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
I think I saw lights for a second.
Yes. He had won.
I won?
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did
am I actually getting free?
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now,
company did I work for?
Things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I was happy. Don't let it start. Oh no! No!
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
What the fuck? Then I turn that from over here. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Yeah, I've got enough time to cut this into 2 episodes. Okay, what the fuck is going on? In all fairness, like. Fuck off, door.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I did it for once. Again, what?
Yet there was not a single person here.
Talk less.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yeah, this has been enough.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The button. Okay, this has been enough for 2 episodes, so it's been 30 minutes.
But
So this has been
Stanley
enough.
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Fuck.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter,
This has been enough. For this part, going to go on tomorrow. So, enjoyed. See you next chapter. Peace.